Hi everyone, I'm Tuk. Today I'm going to make one of Vietnam's most beloved street foods, right here in my own kitchen. Some people fall in love with it after the first bite, while others can't even get past the smell. So why do millions of Vietnamese people love this simple but special dish? And what makes it so unique? Let's discover it together. Before we can make this dish, we need to gather all the fresh ingredients. So let's head to the local market. The first thing we need is fresh tofu. It will be cut into cubes and fried until crispy on the outside while staying soft inside. I'm buying about 10 blocks of tofu. Altogether they cost just about $1.50.
Đậu kia là đậu nướng.
Đậu rán. Ở đây có quán lòng mà bán ngon của anh nhỉ?
Nào. 40.000.
40.000. Đúng rồi. Có cái nát tinh kho một tí tới.
Đấy.
Bà đẹp ơi, có kim giới không? Có mấy nghìn kim giới. Đây, bà bốc 5.000 đi.
Next we're picking up fresh herbs. In Vietnam, herbs aren't just a garnish, they're an essential part of the menu. Today I'm choosing Vietnamese balm and perilla leaves, which add freshness and aroma to every bite.
Thôi về nhặt.
Nhà mà có chứ mua chợ thì có.
Thế ạ?
Vừa cắt một bó, chúng tôi bó cái này, một thằng lấy 19.000, một thằng lấy 10.000, còn mỗi chỗ này chứ làm gì còn đâu. Nhà nó ngon được. Rau rèn.
Rau đay.
Our local market has almost everything we need. The food is fresh, the prices are affordable, and it's where many families in Vietnam shop every day.
Có lấy không?
Có.
Đắt thì không lấy.
Đắt nó khỏe ăn. Đúng không bà? Không có thịt còn...
Unlike in many countries where people often shop for groceries once a week, many families in rural Vietnam prefer buying fresh ingredients every day. That's why local markets like this are still an important part of daily life, especially in rural areas. Next, we're going to buy the pork. For the meat, we're using pork liver, pork intestines, and other cuts that are commonly served with this dish. They need to be cleaned carefully and cooked just right to stay tender. In Vietnam, pork intestines are a popular ingredient and are enjoyed in many traditional dishes.
Không, em về em còn tối với em.
Lòng lon nữa.
Có lòng non cho em cũng ngon đấy. Không, ở bên mình không bán diềm nhỉ?
Nó đắt mà bán được sống thì tôi lấy cả bộ nhưng mà sống luôn. 20.
Anh ăn gan à?
Cho tí gan.
Ngon không? Cho ít thôi chị ạ.
5.000 nhé.
Ai mua đậu nào? Mỗi ngã có đó.
And of course, we need fresh rice noodles. They're soft, light, and balance all the rich flavors on the plate. Unlike dried noodles that are common in many countries, Vietnamese fresh rice noodles are soft, light, and made to be enjoyed right away. They are used in many famous dishes, from bún chả and bún bò to today's dish, Bún Đậu Mắm Tôm.
Qua bao quán bún chỉ về đây bún.
Now that we have everything we need, let's head home and start cooking. Before we start cooking, I need one more thing from the garden: banana leaves. In rural Vietnam, banana trees are very common, and their leaves are often used in traditional cooking and food presentation. I'll clean the banana leaves and let them dry before using them to serve the food. Now, let's start cooking. The first thing we'll prepare is the tofu. Fresh tofu is cut into smaller pieces. Then we put the tofu into the hot oil and fry it. We fry them until the outside becomes golden and crispy, while the inside stays soft and delicious. Once they reach the perfect texture, we can take them out and place them on a plate. Now I'm going to boil the pork. My mother bought this pork for me earlier this morning when she went to the local market. I'll let it cook until the pork becomes tender and flavorful. Once the water comes to a boil, I add a few slices of ginger to enhance the aroma and flavor of the pork. I'll keep cooking the pork a little longer so it can absorb the wonderful aroma and flavor of ginger. Once the pork is fully cooked, I take it out and let it rest on a plate for a while. Next, I'll prepare the pork intestines and pork liver. I'll only boil them for a short time because they have already been cooked by the seller. I just need to heat them up again, which will make them taste better when served with this dish. Once they're warmed through, I take them out and let them cool before slicing them into bite-sized pieces. The pork is sliced into bite-sized pieces.
Tắm đâu mà tắm, bạn này quên à?
The pork intestines are cut into bite-sized pieces. Now comes the most important part of this dish, the fermented shrimp paste dipping sauce. It's the heart of Bún Đậu Mắm Tôm, and the reason this dish has such a unique flavour. Making the dipping sauce is quite simple. I add a few spoonfuls of sugar, pour in some hot cooking oil, and mix everything together well. Then I add some lime juice, then I add some chili. Because not everyone can eat spicy food, I'll only add a little chili to the sauce. Those who prefer it spicier can add more to their own bowl later. Finally, I add a little rice wine, which plays an important role in balancing the flavours of the sauce. Then I mix everything together until well combined.
Mua chứ ở đâu?
Now I'll prepare the fresh herbs that are an essential part of Bún Đậu Mắm Tôm. And here is the final result, a traditional Vietnamese Bún Đậu Mắm Tôm. A simple meal made with familiar ingredients, but with a truly unique and unforgettable flavour. I spent about $8 for all these ingredients, and as you can see, this is a very generous portion. Adults can eat comfortably and still have plenty to enjoy. After all the preparation, it's finally time for my family and me to sit down and enjoy this special meal together. For those who are not familiar with fermented shrimp paste, this dish can also be enjoyed with traditional fish sauce as a dipping sauce. However, for many Vietnamese people, fermented shrimp paste is what gives Bún Đậu Mắm Tôm its most authentic flavour. The best part of making a traditional meal is sitting down and enjoying it together with family. For me, moments like this are more than just sharing a meal. They remind me of the love and support from my family, and they give me the strength to keep moving forward and rebuild our life together.
Chấm nước lòng cả.
Mua 2 con chim. Về 2 con vịt đã cho 5.000 ông mổ năm đầu tiên là để được 2.000. Nhưng mình chưa mổ. Hôm trước phải mua 80.000 nhưng mà chắc hôm trước thì nó không có nơi có người ta nên là 160 một đôi.
After dinner, I take my children to a nearby park where they can play and enjoy their time. They always look forward to these little moments whenever we visit.
Đợi anh chị chơi xong rồi con chơi nhá. Thôi kệ, anh cứ chơi đi, anh cứ chơi đi.
Watching my children laugh and enjoy these simple moments helps me forget the worries and tiredness of everyday life. These little moments remind me that even during difficult times, there are still many reasons to keep going and be grateful for what we have.
Hello, hello.
Mạnh chưa? Mạnh nữa không?
Thôi ở đây thôi, sao nên mình không trông được.
Thank you so much for spending this time with my family and me. I hope this video has helped you discover a small part of Vietnamese food and everyday life. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Your support gives me more motivation to continue sharing my family's journey and the beauty of Vietnam with you. Thank you for being part of our journey. I'll see you again in the next video.
Bảo là sức mạnh.